Hi guys, welcome back to next episode of a Madden franchise. This episode is going to be just us continuing where we left off at. But I can promise you in future episodes I'll have a big surprise for you guys.
By drainages. If it's aimless, ain't a single thing that can change it. I'm changing it. Get your dollar straight and circulate, then gang with it. Aim for your partner, pocket and pop. That's dangerous. If you aim with vibe, and I don't got time. It's all about the vibe, vibe, vibe. All that I got time. I ain't got the rules, stuck with me. Don't come through with bad energy. You ain't with the vibe, vibe, vibe. Don't waste my time, time. You give me peace of my mind. And you can piece of the vibe. And you can see in design. And never really the prime. I look a reason passion. That is the reason why. I wanna keep it the thighs. All that I see is a line. We get a fit. That's a drip. She in my wrist. That's a freezer. Give me assist.
Hello?
Give me teamwork. Keep it consistent.
I don't know yet because Simba got called in the work. Yeah, apparently they was having some type of issue with one of the machines or whatever, and they wanted him to come try and fix it. He told me he wasn't gonna be long, but he's been gone since like I want to say like 8 o'clock, and he ain't back yet. I don't know. He just seemed like he was kind of in a hurry. First, he seemed like he was mad about something because he yelled real loud, or whatever. And then he was like, "Man," like that, and that's what made me go out there and ask him what was going on. And he was saying something about one of the machines at his job wasn't working or whatever, and they called him to come take a look at it and whatnot, and it wasn't going to take him long. And I asked him, I said, "Are you doing a whole shift, or are you just going up there for a problem? And once the problem is fixed, you coming back?" He's like, "Oh, it's not going to take long." He said, "Because I think I already know what the problem is." He said, "So it's not going to take long. So I'm not going to be going that long." I texted him, he didn't respond back then. That's fine. Uh, okay. I don't know. GameStop because I usually get my games off of Amazon or straight from the PlayStation. I know. I can't pick it up. Right. More than likely, if it's a day I got to go to work, I'll be asleep. So I'm not gonna get up in the morning. Go. I'm saying I'm not gonna be able to if I'm asleep. If I work the day before, I'm gonna be asleep in the morning time. Yeah, I told you. I told you we were. Mhm. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. So I got to cut a player.
Can I talk my? Come on. That other side. The Oakley way. Hey, C5. Can't nobody do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big might die in my sleep. And I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned
Oh.
nothing from it. I turned to a boss. Remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money. But don't get it twisted, still clocking big digits. On Rodeo, big spending. All the cribs luxury. I can't recall the last time I did dishes. Big business. My deal 6 figures and up. When you get it out the hood, it hit different. Used to sell when the cops came, we hit fences. Now I'm blowing smoke.
Son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch. You thought I was going to say yes, son of a bitch, didn't you?
Won't believe. Flew out to Colombia and brought me home some. Used to be the underdog, now they book me overseas. And I don't wanna be nobody else, nigga. Do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big might die in my sleep, but I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss, remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money. I used to wanna be like Wayne. I used to wanna be like Nip with the Cuban link chain. I used to rap like Jay, trying to make me a name. Now all I do is C5, and I'ma stay in my lane. I could do anything I put my mind to, that's fact. I wanna be a so I start. I like so I went on and start flipping packs. I heard the drought 3 and said, dog, I'm a rap. I did that, superseded expectation. I refuse to settle for anything less than greatness. I'm the hottest rapper on the west, let's just face it. So put that pride to the side, then let's get paper. Can't nobody do me like I I do me, and I don't care to be nobody else, cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me, I am God and God is me. Dream so big, might die in my sleep, but I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss, remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money. Bars, C5, just incredible. Hunger flow too. It's easy. Incredible.
We got London on the
Whole club selling out of hitter doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. The whole club. My clown way too white to be shooting in the eyes. I'm sleeping good at night, see the door don't got no locks. To be spiteful, she best friends with the ops. And you need better styles. Standing on my money, dog. Please don't get involved. Ain't nobody running off. Rules to the basics. I can't be no son-in-law. I can't take the summer off. I make you look good and all, but this is no vacation. All the goons respect me and I know it.
There we go.
My advice, please don't try to be heroic. Let me know they whole club selling out of hitter doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll be watching this man.
It is.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Find the man, I'm not on the team no more.
Hurts throwing right away. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On first down, Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
The Eagles at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Boston Scott, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
So here are the Commanders making their way out.
And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
And they get to him right out of the gate. And this defense hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when you give up a first-play sack, makes your quarterback wonder if he's going to go to the sidelines and talk with his offense coordinator and head coach and say, hey, you know that game plan we put together?
Under pressure, and they got to him again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. But someone came to play today.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We heard about it all week, didn't we? Especially when we visited practice. He thought he had a good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Back there. Let's get
and
it.
now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 43. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Scott. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
You talk about this Washington defense.
They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right at bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away their timing.
Now a 3rd down throw that misses the target, incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that. Only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulations.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2.
They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10.
Now Howell.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own
That's
6-yard line. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Back to throw. Howell.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Howell from the gun.
And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Taking on the midfield logo. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And this offense are going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On from there. Whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now a throw here, hauled in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throw here, that's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They've moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He'll try again, but he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 4th down looming. Here's Hurts to throw. To the that'll bring up 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And that hits the right upright, but goes in anyway. A friendly bounce there that could have gone either way easily, but he gets it to go. And that will extend their lead even further. So he needed a little assist from his friend, the right upright, but 3 points all the same.
Yeah, he's a right-footed kicker. Normally, you don't mess with the right upright as a right-footed kicker, right? You're trying to bring it back right to left. But in this case, he got the assist. Right was right.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 19 carries, 79 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. 3rd and long, here's Howell. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
That's pulled in at the 32. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And it will be Eagles football 1st. Last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 2nd down, here's McBride. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. Fights through in there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
That's what I'm talking about. There.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
What I'm talking about right there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return for this next drive, the Washington offense. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. Now a 2nd and 6 as they've got it as we resume action. Here's Hal to throw on 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Hal throwing on 3rd down here. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Let's take it at around the
Guys, I'll
40.
fix it in just a second.
It'll be... yards there on the punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. There again is the running back.